David Miller was a man of logic. A structural engineer in Chicago, he spent his days calculating load-bearing weights and wind resistance. He believed that if you built a foundation correctly, the structure would hold. Sarah was the wind he didn't see coming. They met at a charity gala. She was a pharmaceutical rep, or so she said. She was charming, polished, and she listened to David talk about bridge spans like he was reciting poetry. They married in 2018. David's parents, wealthy retirees from the North Shore, adored her. They saw her as the grounding force David needed. They didn't see the way she slowly began to distance David from his colleagues. They didn't notice that while David's bank accounts were open to her, hers were always tied up in offshore trusts from her late grandfather. In late 2022, Sarah announced she was pregnant. For David, it was the crowning achievement of the life they had built. He doubled his hours at the firm to ensure they could move to Whispering Oaks. He took out a bridge loan using his inheritance as collateral to secure the $8 million home. But as the due date approached, Sarah's stories began to fray. She refused to let David attend ultrasounds, citing COVID-19 protocols that no longer existed. She claimed she was high risk and needed to stay in a specialized clinic in Wisconsin for the final month. On June 12th, the day of the supposed discharge, David arrived at the clinic only to find it didn't exist. It was a corporate office park. When he rushed home to Whispering Oaks, he found the locks changed and the house emptied. Sarah hadn't just left, she had liquidated. Using a forged power of attorney, she had emptied David's 401k, the bridge loan funds, and even sold the furniture to a high-end stager while David was visiting her in Wisconsin. She had been moving pieces for months. The pregnancy had been a prosthetic belly and a series of downloaded ultrasound photos. She wasn't a pharmaceutical rep, she was a career grifter with 3 aliases and a trail of broken men from Seattle to Boston. David Miller didn't go to the police first. He went to a dark place. He spent 3 weeks in a motel staring at the